Alright guys, welcome back to more PES 5 Master League, celebrating 10 seasons of this series. As of the upload date of this video today, it has been 10 full years. We've completed 10 full seasons and we are going into our 11th one starting today. But before we get into that, there's a few things that I want to do and want to say. First of all, one thing that I just want to get out of the way really quickly was last season I didn't go through the best overall player awards in the leagues and cups and whatnot. So best overall player in the Premier League was Ronaldo. Top scorer you knew was Ronaldo, and Jeremy was the assist. So there's that. In the cup competitions, so the FA Cup, Rooney was best overall player. Top goal scorer was Rooney, so that's pretty much why he got it. Assist leader Luque. And finally in the, actually it's still on here, isn't it? The Champions League, it was Dean of Ajax, who was also the top scorer, and Van Henegem, I want to say, of Villarreal with the assist leader. So yeah, just wanted to get that out of the way there. So yeah, what are we going to do today? We're going to take on World All-Stars is basically what we're going to do. And one thing that we are doing today for probably, I don't know, it could be the first of many to come, but it was something new, something interesting, something different. The match time, we're going to put it up to 30 minutes for this game. We're going to have a full match, as long as a match can get in this. We used to, when we started the series, we used to have it on 15-minute games, because I thought to myself, 10 just felt a little too quick and I wanted it a little longer, but then I realised it maybe is a bit too long, so around Season 4 we changed it back, and then you can go up to 20, 25 or 30. We got to stick it on 30. Game level has always been on 6 stars. Apparently with the game level you can't change it during the actual season, but you can during pre-season apparently. Don't know why that is. It's maybe if you found the previous season too easy you can up it, or if you found it too difficult you can lower it or something like that. That's kind of interesting, but yeah, 30 minutes is what it is on, and we're going to go face the World All-Stars in today's first game of pre-season. This is going to be a long one, so buckle in. And we are off. Here we are, guys. It is kickoff time, and I am looking forward to this one. It's going to be such a long game, this one, but yeah, we're going to be playing in our European shirt. World All-Stars are here. They're looking beefy, as always. I don't know what to say. The main consensus with this match is players that have played with us for a long time are playing this game, because those guys are the big legends. Unfortunately, we can't play everyone in this match, which sucks, because I really wanted us to. But you can make 7 substitutes, so Gerrard, Ronaldo and those guys are probably going to come on like half-time or something, and we'll find out what happens then. But here is... there was Mutu there. He's the captain to start out in this one. He's probably going to play the full 90, I'd imagine. But yeah, the general consensus is we want players that have played with us for a very long time in this game today. So yeah, likes of Marshall is in goal. He's going to rotate with Czech actually at half-time. So there is going to be a goalkeeper change, because Marshall's been with us such a long time and so is Czech. I only feel it's fair that both goalkeepers get 45 minutes each, basically. So yeah, if this match ends in a draw, well, there's no way we could do shootouts, because there's I don't think you can activate the World All-Star team. It would be a very long process to put together the World All-Star team in order to do just a shootout. So if it ends in a draw, it ends in a draw. But yeah. So Mafio is in there. Fabregas been with us since Season 4. Ronaldinho, Season 4. Don't play him as much these days, but still a legend. He's going to be in there for sure. I'm trying to think who else is in there today now. There's so many players. I think Ramos is starting this. Puyol, Heitinger are in there. Been with us such a long time. Heitinger, we had him twice. And it's Mafio's shot, which is absolutely terrible. We're only 3 minutes in here. By now we'd be like 15 minutes in, or 20 or something. It's going to come into the box. It's back out. Here's Iniesta. Oh, hit on the 10 there by Schwartz. Schwartz, the Season 2 and Season 3 days of him being with us. He is a legend, even if he doesn't play as much. Torres is also on the bench. I'm thinking he probably will come on. Babel's he's not really been with us that long, but he's on the bench. He may get some game time. That's another thing I just wanted to say really quickly, actually, is Babel got 25... Oh, he got 25 goals last season for us. So I'm more than happy with that, because he hit 30 the previous season, but he didn't play really as much. So that's really good. And again, just want to say thank you to... Oh, that's a bad pass. Thank you to all the guys that make the FLS patch and whatnot, because to be honest, when we were starting out in Season 1, it was because I managed to find a patch, really, for the game. Now, I can't remember what the patch was, to be honest, but that wasn't even a shot. That was just meant to be a pass to Mutu. What I wanted originally is I didn't just want to start the game as it was straight out of the box. I always wanted to get like a patch or something for the game before recording it and starting the Master League. And basically what happened was I managed to find this option file. We're talking 2013 here, so you can imagine things have improved over the last 10 years in terms of patches and whatnot. Or even option files. And nice header out by Marshall. He's out of goal. Oh, Gullit should have just scored there. He should have just shot. And basically what I wanted was to find something that was not a patch, but something that I could use just in the first season, because I thought I want to get to maybe the second season, get the team promoted, then we can look at patches and whatnot. And that was kind of the whole idea of it. So yeah, and that's how I stumbled upon SGN United, who are now We United, as we changed them around. Was it Season 4, something like that? So you know, whoever made SGN United, thanks as well, because you know they were kind of a I don't know, not really a household name, but you get the point. Which is why the We United team's all different. Because I think it overrided, I want to say it was CSK Moscow. So yeah, a little bit weird, but the idea was originally that we wanted British teams in there, so that's why Celtic and Rangers are in the Master League divisions that concern us. So for example, there's a second division. Currently Celtic and Rangers are in the top division. Celtic have been down there like a couple of times, I believe. Rangers, I think, have been promoted since like Season 1. They've stayed there pretty much, if I recall correctly. So yeah. What else is there to say? There's so much I could say today. But once we got into Season 2, oh no! Oh, what a save! Oh, Marshall, that's what I'm talking about. That's how much of a legend he is. He's good. He is good. Oh, he's been so good. We got rid of him. He's another one of those players where we got rid of him, and I think he went to Chelsea, and we were like, why did we get rid of that guy? He was that good. Let's get him back. And when he gets called upon, he is so good. It's a good thing we've got a lot of time in this match, because not really a lot's happening so far, is there? It's just me rambling about God knows what. But yeah, here's Puyol. Puyol been with us since I think halfway through Season 4. So he's put in about, what, 5.5 seasons now? I think Ronaldo's contract actually needs renewing. I think he's been with us about 4 seasons, is it now? I think something like that. He's been with us quite a long time. Here's Van der Vaart making the World All-Star team. Felipe, remember we had Felipe as well. In fact, we had him twice. But he just, I don't know. He's one of those players where you put him into the team. He didn't look that fabulous. We gave him a second shot a few years later at it, and again, he just wasn't that great, honestly. So yeah, I remember we took Micah Richards on loan in Season 3. And here's Schwartz with a chance. Oh, that's unbelievable, that. Took Micah Richards on loan in Season 3. Didn't really do an awful lot. I don't think he scored. But he's actually, as of right now, I was just looking at his stats, he's actually really improved a lot. He's going to be 27 next season, I believe. And his top speed has gone up to like 95 or 96 or something. So I remembered that one. I remember because I think we started him at the end of Season 3. The final game against Manchester United, it ended 5-4. Yeah, go watch that one. And yeah, what an incredible... Maybe one of my favourite games. That alongside Tottenham Hotspur that same season, which was 5-4 result. Potentially. We're just not really... This is such a boring game. It's a good thing there's a lot for me to talk about today, because there's not really much happening in this match, is there? No goals so far. Who's going to cut it? Do we go with the infamous 4-3-3 formation? Perhaps. Because I was thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe change it up at half-time. Let's see what happens. But we're like halfway through this half so far. There's Cruyff. He played for us, didn't he? Cruyff. Season 5, I want to say. I think he only stayed for like a year. And then we kind of got into this routine of don't really like signing... Oh, it's offside. I don't really like signing the classic players. It's something we have done, but I'm not a big fan of it, if I'm honest. It's something I'd rather avoid these days. So yeah, no Gambino or anything today. Like I say, it's like I say, this match is strictly for long-time players, pretty much only. You know, I can't play everyone, but it's about as much as I can get out of it. And here is Fabregas. Can something happen? Oh yes, it had to be, didn't it? It had to be the main man, the golden man. The man who's still got like a year left on his contract as well. I was checking contracts earlier, and he's still got some time. Still got some time. How about this? Oh, that volley there reminds me of Schwartz in Season 2. That I'm sure he scored a goal against Chelsea like that in Season 2. Let's see where his positioning is here. There's two men on this, and he beats them. Classic goal. In fact, I think Torres' goal was like that. His first one in pre-season is Season 3. It was against Atletico, ironically, as well. It was, yeah, it's kind of weird, that one. But yeah, some players that we had down the year, like Garcia's still playing at Chelsea. Reina's there. We've had so many players. It's unbelievable. Honestly, I could write a list and go through them all, and I could be there all day talking about them. It's just crazy. I think this actually today is one of the only times in a pre-season we've had where we've actually played in the month of June, because, well, today was a special day, so that's why we've opted for it. But we did start the season in a June, but it wasn't a pre-season. That was just the start of the series, as it was to begin with. So yeah, and here's Mutu. It's Mutu. Can he make it 2? Oh yeah, he will. 2-0 against the wall, All-Stars. Going for the hat-trick. Can he get it against them today? We'll find out. Going to make some subs at half-time, which is coming up pretty soon. It's going by pretty quickly, you might say. Just kind of slows down here a little bit just to adjust himself. Maybe took a gamble there because the defenders had a little bit of time to catch up, but didn't matter in the end. Nothing beats Mutu. He is too good. Too good. Definitely 100% the best signing on this entire series. Marshall's there. Definitely. Signed midway through Season 3. His first goal was the winning goal against Everton in a derby match right at the end of the game. was like 90 plus minute, and he just popped up with the winning goal, thankfully. And this might not end up to anyone. Here's Van der Vaart. Ronaldinho's chasing it. Ronaldinho's in attacking midfield. Didn't really want to play him there, but he ended up playing there in the end anyway. Here is Puyol. That's got to go back to Marshall and boot it out. We're pretty much kind of dominating this now. It's much better from us. It's Schwartz. It's Schwartz. Oh, he's took it round the keeper. Which is weird, actually, because the first game of last season was against Portsmouth, where Schwartz scored 4 goals in that game, and he actually took it round the keeper as well on one of those goals. And he's just done the same today against World All-Stars, pretty much. Hits it with his right, which is actually his weaker foot. A little bit of ping-pong there, but beats the keeper here. He's not getting to it. Good stuff. Nuri Sahin on there. He's made the World All-Star team. We was talking about him for a while. We did actually have Nuri Sahin as well. We had Nuri Sahin. I can't remember which season it was. Was it like 4 or something? I can't remember. We did have him. And then he went back to, I think he went to Chelsea, and now apparently he's playing in World All-Star teams. So maybe we should pick him up again or something. And there's not really a lot happening here. That's got to be booted out. I haven't really looked at the World All-Star team and see who's actually playing. I should probably look at that at half-time. And Heitinger! Hey! Why not? He had some time. He had some space. Let's just have fun today. You know what? It's something we never really do too much. We're always concentrating in pre-season when you don't really need to, but still like to win our games. Here's Schwartz. Oh, Ronaldinho was running in there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Not too far offside. We was talking about Schwartz leaving, but to be honest, we've been on about that for a few years now, and it's still not happened. So, does it really matter? Here's Risa. Risa's still in the team. Still going from season 1 all the way to season 11 now. Here's Schwartz. Pings it into the box. I think that's an offside. Ah, it will be. How far off? Ooh. Okay, fair enough. Was a little. There's Maradona. It's got to go over to Cruyff. Yeah, a lot of this World All-Star team is consisting of like classic players and stuff, which I prefer it not to, but yeah, it is what it is. Here's Risa. Here's Ronaldinho. Iniesta. It's coming in. That's going to be blocked out. Yeah. We was going to put Kaiser. Do we consider Kaiser one of the legends of this team? I don't know. I mean, he's played with us for a few years, but I'm sort of like, I don't know. We went with Mafio and DMF instead. I don't know. Maybe Kaiser. Give it a few more years yet with him. Honestly, this match, I mean, it's dragging on for a long time here. We're not even halfway through this game, but oh, nice take by Marshall, that one. I could honestly see it being a regular thing that you guys won. Honestly, I probably wouldn't be surprised if you guys keep asking for this same match every pre-season. And oh yeah, that's number 3 for Mutu. That one, 4-0 in the first half. So I remember the season, I think it was the season 4 game against World All-Stars. Was that the first time we played World All-Stars? I want to say it was. And I think it ended up being a 4-4 draw, and we were like 4-2 down towards the end of it, and then I think it was Schwartz who scored 2 late goals that salvaged it in the end. Well, yeah, a captain's hat-trick there for Mutu inside the first half. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing this. Maybe we should have brought some of the youngsters along instead, you know. Maybe we should have. Like, it was eyeing up Cannavaro. Maldini was on a red form arrow, but he's not even made the bench for this one because, like I say, I wanted to stick to what I would consider the rules of this match. But, yeah, here's Mutu again. It's Van der Vaart. Motta, who's made that. Didn't he play for us? Didn't we? Yeah, we bought him from Newcastle, didn't we? And he was another one who we just let go of. I remember we bought, was it Eagles? I think he was up for a free transfer. Was he from Manchester United, but then he went on a free? I want to say. Ooh. Free kick there. Ramos's fault. We bought him, and there was another guy in season 4, I think it was, and I can't remember what his name was. We sort of built up this kind of process of what is Ronaldinho being allowed to do here? Right, he's just being allowed to run. Process anyway of like building up younger players and Ronaldinho. Oh, I was too concentrated. We were too concentrated there. Too concentrated to even get my words out. But we were trying to build up like younger players and sort of build things up. And I think Cafu's on the bench because he's been around quite a long time. I consider him kind of one of the legends, even though he always has been second to Ramos. But yeah, decent shot here. I don't know who they've got in goal, to be honest. I'll look it up at half time. But 5-0. Could this be 10 by the end of it? I mean, we've got a long time to work with. You know, it could be 10-0 in the end. I guess we'll see. Here's Felipe. I was going to maybe play the infamous 4-3-3 in the second half. I don't know. And here's Van Basten. And, Heitinger running back on the line. It would have gone in anywhere because he wasn't fast enough. But Van Basten nearly puts it into the Liverpool net there. I think that's an offside by Schwartz. Yeah, it will be. Good to see Ronaldinho get on the score sheet today. There's nothing really happened inside like the first, like, I don't know, 20 minutes or whatever of this game, and then all of a sudden goals have happened. And it's Van Basten here, and that is a poor shot. Very poor shot. Half-time approaching. Schwartz is going to try and run for this ball. It's Melcourt. Oh, yeah, Melcourt of We United, I believe. Has made the world team. Or the world 11. Or world 22, I guess it is, really. Or is it 23? There's Mafiot. I don't know. There was some mix-up there. That was strange. A little strange. It's Ronaldinho. He goes out to Iniesta. Oh, Iniesta's 10, this man. Oh, he was trying to do it on his own. And sometimes you just can't do it all on your own. But there was like 2 minutes added on there. It's going to be like the world's longest 2 minutes. So, yep. There's Platini. It's Van Basten here. Booted away by Heitinger. Nuri Sahin, who's put the ball into the box there. Not quite good enough. There's a good opportunity here, though, if Mutu can keep this run. And he's turning everyone. It's Mutu. It's Schwartz who gets the shot away, kind of. No penalty or anything given on that one. was a good effort, you might say. And Ronaldinho going for the spectacular kick there, which didn't work out for him. And there we go, there's half time. There is 5 decent goals. Can we match that in the second half? Can we make it 10? I wonder. We've hit 10 before against Everton in Season 2. Could we make it 11? I don't know. So, 4 changes made at half time. We got 3 left. Gerrard coming on. Shimizu, who is a legend as well, who's been with us since halfway through Season 2. There was talks of him moving on at one point, but he stayed, and he's still a ledge. As we said we would do, Cech has come on at half-time. Fabregas has gone off for Gerrard, and it was Ronaldinho who Shimizu replaced, by the way. And Schwartz has gone off for Babel. So, yeah, Babel, one of the more recent legends of this series. Again, not been with us a long time, but consider him kind of a legend after what he achieved last season and the season before, in my opinion. So, hopefully he'll keep it going. Here's Gerrard, who's taken the captain's armband. Oh, Babel was in there. Here's Iniesta. It's Iniesta again. It's Gerrard. Gerrard's going to play it back. And Risa there. It's Iniesta once more. Iniesta finds Babel. It's Babel. It's Babel. Oh, penalty given. It's going to be Mutu. Has to be only Mutu to take it. Here he goes. Mutu. Gets it again. Number 6. It could only be. It could only be. You know what? I was kind of thinking to myself, why don't, if we get a penalty, we give it to, like, Cech or someone, the goalkeeper, to try and score? Kind of wish we did that now. I kind of wish. But, Mutu's the main man, isn't he? You know, he always has been. And probably always will be. This could be a goal. Oh, nice stop. Header there is... I think there was an offside. It's going to be ruled out. Yeah. I heard the whistle before it had even gone in. It's Cruyff who's offside. So, yeah. Celebrations cut short there. Could we keep the clean sheet today? I mean, this is the world's best they consider at this point. After 10 seasons. And if we could keep a clean sheet against them, I think we'd be more than happy with that. Here's Risa. Oh, I thought he had it for a second. It would have been a really good, cool thing to see a Risa rocket flying to the back of the net to do. But not to be. Still plenty of time yet, you know. Just considering, like, you know, do we play, like, a goalkeeper up front or something just for lols in this game, you know, like, do we just do something funny? I remember in 2006, actually, I think it was a pre-season game Liverpool had, and I remember Reina playing as an outfield player in one of them. I can't remember who it was against, but I'm sure he played as an outfield player. And we were like, what the hell? We're just like, what is this? Why? Yeah, don't really remember what happened in that match either, but maybe I'll get back to you on that one. Headed clear here. There's Van der Vaart. So Van der Vaart, he had his day, didn't he? Like, remember when he signed for Spurs? Was it like, you know, like 2010, 2011 sort of time when he was like, signed for them and he was like so good. Honestly, like the 2011 sort of like Spares team, honestly, was really good. I can't believe I'm referencing, you know, like Spares in this match, you know, about that. But as far as finals go as well in this series, it's hard to pick a good one. We've had quite a few of them. I mean, most recently we had that epic 2-1 against Newcastle, which was weird, to say the least. I didn't expect that pass to go through. Here's Steven Gerrard, who's got a little bit of support. Shimizu maybe could have hit it first time. We have Manchester United, who I think wasn't we 2 down to at one point in the Champions League final. Oh, we're going to concede. Check shouldn't have come out. Ah, damn. Oh, well. Like Manchester United, to what I think, weren't we 2 down to Everton in the FA Cup a few seasons back as well? It's hard to pick a really good final. I know Champions League final, the first Champions League final was like, wasn't it like 6-2 or something against Manchester United? Sissoko. He was really good. In fact, he's still improving, Sissoko. He's actually really, I think he's at AC Milan still currently. When we got rid of him. And I think he was the one who scored the goal from almost halfway. So it is hard to pick one. It is very difficult to pick a good, what maybe considered the best final. Maybe the Manchester United one. I still remember the Juventus one in like season 5. And Ibrahimovic just absolutely missed this open net, and it was just crazy. Here's Mutu, by the way. He's going to lose the ball. It's Gerrard. And Gerrard swings it in. Babel gets himself on the score sheet today. 7-1 the score. Creeping closer to the 10. I don't know if we'll really get that. It's not really a big deal, but sometimes it's good to give yourself little goals. One of the things we keep talking about recently in the past like few seasons or so is trying to get the 30 out of 30 wins, get the golden 90 points in the league. Now we have been unbeaten in the league a few times. I feel like 3 times, I want to say. Like we have had some unbeaten seasons, but it's one of those things. It's difficult. You know what I mean? We got to the halfway stage last season and we lost it to Manchester United. We didn't lose to Manchester United. We drew, but that was the chance gone there. I mean, if it gets to this point where you're in a position where you've got all this like money, you've built up your team, it's looking really good. You know, all kinds of weird transfers have happened up and down the leagues and whatnot. It sort of gets to that point and it's kind of like, you know, if you're in a position to start thinking about potentially going for all the wins in the league season, then, you know, by all means try and go for it. We tried it. It didn't work out, but it was a good attempt. I was more than happy with it. I think, was it our season 6 season is like our best season we've had, I want to say. There's Gerrard. Oh, it's Reese. Oh, I didn't get the time. Just didn't get the time there. Oh, and the pass doesn't go through. Anyway, we are going to change the formation to a 4-3-3. Oh my! Oh my! Oh! 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 Get back! That was crazy. Yeah, we're going to change it to a 4-3-3. We're going to bring Ronaldo on and also Torres. So Babel is going to go onto the right wing. Mutu is left wing. Torres middle. Shimizu and Ronaldo attacking midfield. And Gerrard is going to go into DMF. Because, like I said, it's difficult to like get everybody to play this match. So might as well. Here is Mutu. I think that's going to be a corner. And Ronaldo's going to take this. And oh, it's Babel. Oh, we had that lined up. That's crazy. We've got one sub left, which we're thinking is going to be Joe Cole to come on, but we're going to give it a little bit more time yet before he comes on. So I would say that's maybe the last legend we need to play in this game, potentially. It's difficult to fit them all into one formation, so I figured switching it to 4-3-3 would be something kind of interesting. It's the infamous formation that we used to use, and we do sometimes use here and there if we need to. Because it's more or less been the 4-4-2 diamond that we've always played. I think the majority of the 10 seasons always been that. I think was it season 2 and 3 we changed to 4-3-3, but kind of got out of the habit of doing it. It felt a little bit overpowered, I guess, which is one of the reasons I sort of changed it at one point. But yeah, I feel like Torres has to play this game though. Come on, like, he's been with us since season 3, and what a legend. Gotta play this game. Here's Ronaldo. It's Babel, and Babel's taking on one man. Can he find anyone here? He doesn't do that. Here's Van Basten. Risa is going to be out wide to try and stop this attack coming in, but it comes in anyway. And here's Maradona. Oh, nice sliding tackle there, or challenge I should say, by Gerrard to block it. I think there's maybe been 1 or 2 occasions maybe in the earlier seasons where Gerrard has played DMF. But yeah, here is Mutu. It's Mutu. I think he was shrugged off the ball a little bit there. Pushed off the ball, I guess, a little bit. Sometimes that can happen at the last second and kind of obscures your shots. Well, all this wide play there. I remember we played Dortmund a couple of seasons back in pre-season. We played the 4-3-3, and we were just like, man, there was some sexy like passing going on in that game. Like, there was some pretty good stuff happening, and whatnot. I think, didn't we play against like Aston Villa early on in that season or something? And, like, Ronaldo just like ran from his own half and scored. But he also scored pretty much from the kickoff as well. Oh, not a good pass that. Head about by Czech, and misses the target. Wow, there's been a few occasions in this game where the goalkeeper's been far out of position. We should have probably conceded probably at least a couple more goals, to be fair. Here's Risa. Here's Mutu. He's going to try and pick out Babel. He won't do it. And we could be caught out by that. Oh, but not to be. Here's Czech with the boot out there. Yeah, I think the defence is just going to stay the same, to be honest. Like, they're just going to play out this entire match. I don't know. Cafu is on the bench, but we're going to probably opt for Joe Cole to come on instead. Because why not? Here is Babel. It's Torres. Babel again. It was Ronaldo, but nothing came of it. There's Risa. He's been doing a solid job all game, as he usually does in pretty much every game he plays. And just couldn't find the man in the box there. The last change is going to take place soon. Going to be replacing Shimizu. I know he's only just come on at like half time, but he's going to come off and give Joe Cole a few minutes. whenever the ball goes out of play next. That is, it's been in play of quite a while here. It's Ronaldo. It's Babel. It's Ronaldo. Ah, you looked like Babel had that space there to work with. Here's Platini. It's Babel again out wide. Yeah, so we changed the formation. It's just like, yeah, we're not playing as good as we was in the first half. Here's Mutu. He's beaten one man. Shimizu. Ah, that was a meh shot. It was a very meh shot, that. Oh, Torres. Torres! Ah, oh, so close. I remember we did sign Messi, didn't we? In fact, Season 2 we took Messi on loan. If you remember that. Wow. Going back some time now to remember that. Can't believe that. Took him on loan. And Risa. Oh, took him on loan. And then I think we Perma bought him. Oh, could be a chance. Oh! Shimizu. Oh, yeah. What a goal for the little guy. He's coming off in a second. How about that? I mean, goalkeeper, he had to get up and across to it, and he ran out of time, didn't he? Oh, yeah, I mean, he's just got to hit that, and it's going to go in. Pretty much. Yeah, we had Messi, didn't we? We had, he scored like this chip goal against, I want to say it was Real Madrid he scored against. It was in like a Champions League was it a semi-final? Second quarter? It might have been a quarter-final. It was either quarter or semi, because it was in a second leg. I remember that one. Cisse, man, oh, Cisse, like, so good. He scored that incredible goal. I go on about it all the time. He scored that incredible goal against Spurs where he just ran from like halfway and took it like pretty much just about round the keeper. Here's Torres. It's Mutu. I don't think it's an offside. No, it's not. We're heading towards the end of the game now, and now we're heading towards like the possible 10 goals I talked about like right at the start of this game. What else did I want to say? Remember Haleb? We had him twice. I think it was the first transfer window of the entire series. Oh, blocked. That was going in on target, that one. Mutu didn't really have much to do there, did he? We had Marc Gonzalez, and Arsenal offered a swap for Haleb in the first transfer window, and we were like, yeah, let's do that. I mean, Marc Gonzalez is a good player, but Haleb's stats, man, he's world class as well. So yeah, we wanted a little bit of Haleb in the team, didn't we? Pretty much. Gerrard. Go for the long shots, why not? So, as we did have Xavi at one point, but that didn't really work out. We had Robben, didn't we, not too long back. Oh, Babel going for the effort there. Joe Cole's been so good, though. Sort of on and off Joe Cole, though. Like, kind of like... maybe plays 60% of games, maybe 65, I don't know. I remember, I think it was Season 5. It may have been Season 6, actually. Rosicky. Man, he was good. We only had him like half a season, but he was so good. And I sometimes even wonder why the hell we got rid of him. I can't remember why in the end. And header. It's going to be a corner. So this scoreline right here is why we pretty much don't play half an hour games or 15-minute games anymore, because it would be like these crazy score lines every game, and it's just, you know, even at 15 minutes back in the day we had some crazy scores, but I think 10 is more or less right these days. So yeah, and could be 9-2, but not to be. That guy's played the entire game, hasn't he? Quimrant, I want to say. And he's it's been pretty unlucky. Oh, there it is, 9-2. Fair enough. Xavi, we were just talking about you. He's come back for revenge. We had Xavi for a while. We had Kaka for a while. Remember that? Very, very brief stint he had, though. Didn't work out. It just kind of makes you think, like, who else are we going to buy, and how long are we going to keep going for? So, at the end of this game now, and oh yeah, number 10, there it is. If we can get one more, we would be better than the 10-0 against Everton in Season 2. If we could get one more, we've equalled it. But to be fair, that Everton game was half the time this was, so you probably say that the Everton game was better. So I remember Haleb scoring in that one. I remember that season that I always talk about, the Schwartz hat-trick against Chelsea. That was a great hat-trick. Probably my favourite hat-trick of the entire series, actually. We had Whitbread, Zach Whitbread, in the first season and the second season, I believe. He was a really good defender, to be fair. You know, like back in the days of like when we had Carragher and Hoopier when we were just starting out. Man, I think we had, didn't we have Warnock and I want to say Finan. That was it, Finan. He went to United. I think, didn't he retire or something now? I want to say it's Babel. Oh, could have had it. Mutu. It is 11! Crazy stuff! Right at the end here, 6 goals for that guy today. Wow, the goalkeeper's probably thinking, what the hell is this? Can we go home already? So this match is like, you know, 3 times longer than a normal match that we usually play. So, you know, if we were to split it into thirds, perhaps, you know, what would we be on? Like 3-4-0? It'd be like 4-0 probably. Of course, it had to be Mutu to get it. Why is it always Mutu who gets the crucial goal, the winning goal, the goal that means something? It's always that guy. It's always about him, isn't it? What a game. Great stuff. The legends, they're all there. Consider this our, like, charity game or whatever, you know, just full of legends everywhere. Oh boy, that took a while to get through. I think the pick of the goals, though, has to be Shimizu. It's got to be Shimizu, surely. I mean, the Ronaldinho one was good, though. Maybe that's a close... Well, maybe not a close second, but probably second. But it's probably Shimizu with the favourite goal today, for sure. Mutu hit 6 goals. He was an 8.0 today rated. Fabregas with a 7.5. The defence, they didn't really have an whole lot to do. Risa was solid. Shame he didn't get a goal today. Mafio, 5.5, probably had the worst game of anyone, pretty much, according to this, but he was solid. Marshall was really good in the first half. He saved quite a few things. Ronaldinho, good to see him get on the score sheet again. Schwartz with his goal as well. How many? I was going to say he scored 1. Ronaldinho scored 1. Shimizu scored 1. Mutu 6. I'm forgetting who. Torres. Yeah, there's that many goal scorers I'm forgetting. This was the World All-Star team, by the way. Melkor. Yeah, one of the higher rated goalkeepers, but he had a bad day today, didn't he? He wasn't that happy, was he, with it? Cruyff was really good. Maybe he was trying. He had how many shots? 4. He was really trying, to be honest. He deserved one today, but Cruyff got one in the end there. So, that is that. Oh, we got some contracts to renew. Let's have a look at this then. Yeah, Puyol's running out. Let's do something there. Is that what he wants? Contract years. Oh, I can only negotiate 1 year for Puyol. That's kind of worrying. Is he going to retire next season? We'll find out. What age is he now? 36. I don't know. Ronaldo needs redoing. Let's do that. Estimated salary is 1,200, but he wants 1,320 on a 5-year deal. I'm happy to do that. That's more. That's way less than the 5,000 he's pretty much on now. Is that it? Ronaldinho needs renewing. Sure. I mean, 2-year. Yeah, whatever. Let's do that. So one thing that I've gone ahead and done is put the match time down to 10 minutes before I forget, because knowing me, I'll go into the next game and it'll be a 30-minute game again, and yeah, we're doing that. So yeah, this is the non-affiliated, by the way. I forgot to mention, here is transfers as well, by the way, at the end of this match. So even if you're still sticking around for whatever, God knows what reason, you are still here. Here is transfers potentially. Pidgely here, 30, goalkeeper. That's not bad, to be fair. Van Nistelrooy, who's 38, is up for a free transfer here. Yeah, we don't need him. I would only pick him up if we were very desperate for a striker or something, but we're totally fine. So we're just going to check out these couple of Angulo. Oh, that's. I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of, actually, but yeah, just gonna see if anybody's on here at all. It doesn't really see that too much is standing out. Lennon is that Northern Ireland, I want to say. Their stamina 93. Felipe Melo here, but his bets he won, and his stats are not looking that great. So the free transfer section isn't looking fabulous, honestly. Newcomers. This is one that we want to check out. 9 pages of newcomers here. Anything standing out on here? We've got Sorensen here, who's a good goalkeeper, actually, 17. Oh, Beckham. That's interesting, but he's very young. The only thing with Beckham is that he's great. You know, you can bang in the free kicks and whatnot, or take a corner or whatever, but his speed is something I don't like. Gallas, okay, that's interesting. That might be noteworthy. Gallas for sure. Let's keep going. Finnan, we're just talking about him. He has regen. Shea Given here is regened. That's interesting. What else? Deco. Oh. Ooh, that's tempting, that one. That is very tempting. Let's keep going here. You know, sometimes there's not really a lot to say while we're scrolling through, but I like you guys to see what is here. De La Pena, 17. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Stats. Gilberto Silva. That's good. Interesting to see how he develops, actually. I've got into this habit now of like bookmarking players that I've seen. So if I need to come back to that, and LL Lee, great, fabulous name. You know, I'll just call him Triple L. That sounds like a really good name. Suzuki, isn't that a car? I want to say Viduka here, a car maker. Yeah, I mean, he's alright. Maybe not quite for our team, I don't know. Blanc, Almunia here. That's kind of interesting there. Page 4. This is what it looks like. You know, there was a lot that retired. Giggs is in here, 17. Not too sure about it myself. but is it? I think a few of these are like Manchester United players that have regened from the past and stuff like that. I think that's kind of how it sorts it out. Oh yeah, this guy right here with the long ass name, Palos. That's just what I call him. Fantastic name. Zanetti. Is that my mind is so blank at the moment after doing that hour-long like match or whatever that I'm just blanking out honestly on who's who. I really do need to lay down. I really do. Nothing there really that stands out. From Broncos has regened, has he? That's interesting. We did have him. We picked him up on a free transfer in season 4. Played for a couple of seasons with us. He was pretty good, pretty damn good to be fair. Can't argue with the way he performed, honestly. There's a lot of these in negotiations already here. Hassan Sass there, Turkey, 17 now. And I think that's about it. This is the last page. Doesn't look to be much on this one, but yeah. So we'll go by future potential, see what that's got on here. Everybody keeps shouting Shearer at me. I'm sort of like, okay, we'll keep an eye on him, but his stats at the moment, he wouldn't really get into our team, but it doesn't mean he wouldn't in the future. So that's someone we're sort of keeping an eye on. Crespo here. 18, up and coming, of course. Was it Orelanos we was on about before? Looks good. His stamina is only 75, but then again, it will get better over time. So that's something to eye up. Roy Keane's on here. Dudek for a goalkeeper. I think we're okay for goalkeepers, though. To be honest, like we're not too bothered about it. Oh, he's here actually. The guy we just played against. Very good stats. He's 30, but he's, if I recall, I think he's one of the classics, so it's one that I'm sort of avoiding. We've got Park Chu-young here. He will be 30 next season, but he is pretty good. Winger, SS and centre forward. Doesn't have a club, but 450 points, you know. It's a good, cheap pickup, you know what I mean? Very good one, in fact. Beckenbauer here, and Zogby, I think he was one we were looking at one point. It never happened. Anything else standing out? Not really. And then we'll just search by the last one. This is pretty much, I think, just the same kind of thing as the open to negotiate kind of thing. Fossetti, again, we was looking at in what position? Centre mid and DMF. It's not bad. Could be a replacement for De Jong potentially, but I feel like we was getting on well even without De Jong. So, I don't know. I don't really know who to make our target, if I'm totally honest, this summer. I guess we'll just see what happens. For our group, I've got all these players set to... we know we're open to offers for players. Doesn't mean we're definitely going to get rid of them. Maybe we should keep Cannavaro, actually, so he's really good. Might set Lahm to that. I said I was happy to keep Lahm, which I am if he stays. That's fair enough. Yeah, that's maybe it. Maybe I might enter Wusu for possible transfer as well. I don't know. So yeah, let me know what you think about that, guys. So that's transfers sorted out. We'll keep looking at it all the way through pre-season and see what happens. But for today, that is it. What a long game. We are moving on to the next one. We'll get transfers sorted out, and then we'll move on to the PES United game, which is the second pre-season game. No, it is not going to be a 30-minute match. It's not going to be a 25-minute match or a 20 or a 15. It's going back down to 10 now because this took way too long to get through. So yeah, thank you for watching this episode. Comment, rate, subscribe, and share as always. Thank you for watching 10 years of this, and hoping that you stick with us through Season 11, guys. Take care. See you next time.